Hi, I'm Rachel Skinner, and I am a senior environmental studies major at Center College. This past summer, I interned with Kentucky Waterways Alliance, which is an environmental nonprofit group based in Louisville, Kentucky. Over the past 3 months, I've had the opportunity to learn about their mission of protecting, restoring, and celebrating Kentucky's waterways. Through different events, programs, and connections, I was able to fulfill and complete my internship and gain a lot of new information. One of the first events I attended with KWA was the annual River Rally Conference. This is a conference that is typically an in-person 3-day event, but due to the pandemic, this year it was a virtual 3-week event. But during this time, I got to attend different talks and training sessions and make connections with various environmental organizations throughout the country. The next project that I worked on with KWA was my own Zoom webinar about certified wildlife habitats. The National Wildlife Federation established June as a great time to certify your own backyard or space or garden to be a certified wildlife habitat. And so with NWF's help and information, I was able to learn about what this entails, why it's important, and then transfer this information via my own Zoom webinar. The next project that I assisted on was our showing of the Wild and Scenic Film Festival. This is also an annual event hosted and sponsored by different environmental organizations throughout the country. KWA is typically a host for Kentucky. And the festival is a way to inspire environmental activism because there are different films that feature, environmental threats and problems or overcoming environmental hardships, and it really inspires change and activism within the environmental world. After this, I was able to help with the KWA annual meeting. This was a smaller project, but it helped me develop my virtual learning skills by running all of the Zoom technology and transitions, and I just thought that was really beneficial for this upcoming year of a lot of online and virtual learning. The next thing that we got to do was go on a canoe paddle and cleanup with the Water Quality Management branch of Jim Beam. We did this out on the Elkhorn Creek, and it was really exciting for me because I've been doing all of this office work with KWA, but now this was the time to really engage with the community. And I just got to see the true joy and excitement of doing a cleanup and getting out on the water. Our final trip with KWA was to the Red River Gorge to visit our Red River Watershed Coordinator. I had met her over Zoom calls and staff meetings, but I had never, and heard about all of her work, but I had never actually seen what she was doing. So going out there and seeing the Red River Gorge for the first time, but then just seeing the work that she's doing, and it kind of all just tied together, and it was really amazing. Some of my goals this summer for my internship included learning about nonprofit work, engaging in the Kentucky community as I am originally from Georgia and don't know as much about Kentucky, and gaining experience in the field of environmental studies. I do feel like I accomplished each of these goals to a certain extent. Obviously, my community within the engagement was limited due to the pandemic, but I feel like I still gained a lot and made a lot of connections via the Zoom calls and webinars and whatnot. I certainly learned a lot about nonprofit work and the structure and how KWA runs. And lastly, I do think that I gained a lot of experience in the field of environmental studies. Like I said before, I'm originally from Georgia and was looking for internships there, but wasn't really finding anything. And so while applying, I came across KWA, and it turned out to be amazing. And it's given me a lot of confidence in my decision to pursue environmental studies and has guided some of my future career path decisions. And overall, it was an incredible internship. The staff members, the KWA community in whole were just very willing to help me and to give me a great internship experience. And overall, I had an incredible time, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity and would recommend anyone to intern with Kentucky Waterways Alliance. Thank you.